Hello, staff and students. This is Mrs. Mitchell with your announcements for the week of March 8th. Welcome to the third trimester of the school year, and welcome back to our friends that are joining us from TOSA Connected. Briefly, I would like to say welcome to our JK friends, Mackenzie and Brielle, our SK friends, Miranda and Isabella, Nico, Gabrielle, Kamari, and Kamarian. In first grade, welcome back to Bodie, Micah, and Charlotte. In second grade, welcome back to Lincoln, Kendall, and Aaliyah. In third grade, welcome back to Adeline, Esme, and Jocelyn. In fourth grade, welcome back to Lucas, Evan, and Marvell. Niara, Edison, Ella, and Jordan. And in fifth grade, welcome back to Kingston, Natalie, Santiago, Maddie, Kira, and Estelle. We are happy that you all are joining us for this last and final semester of the school year. This month, we look forward to warmer days, longer days, spring break, and also forward testing. We will begin our forward testing the week of March 22nd, and we will have more information for you as that day gets closer. Also this week, we will have a drill, a security drill, which just means if there was a threat outside, let's just say that there was a stray dog running around on our playground or in the front of our building and we didn't know who the owner was, or there was no adult or owner with that dog, we might want our students to stay in the building. Or if there's another type of emergency where we feel it's unsafe for our students to be outside, we would have what we call a secure drill, which just means that we will be locking all the doors from the outside to prevent people from coming into the building, and also making sure that everyone that is in our building is safe and secure by not allowing them to leave the building. So your teachers will go over those procedures with you this Thursday. So if you have any questions, be sure to ask them. And also please pay attention as your teacher is going through the procedures, because safety is important for all of us. And I want to make sure that all of you know what to do in the event of an emergency. And now on to our shout outs. So we're going to start with our friends in SK. To Kamari Welch, trying her best on her first week back into the classroom. Welcome to Madison from Mrs. Shortino. To Kamaria Welch, trying her best on her first week back into the classroom. Welcome to Madison from Ms. Shortino. Moving on to our friends in second grade, to Logan. He has shown kindness to his peers and doing a great job following classroom expectations from Mrs. Sennett. To Connor, for a positive attitude from Mrs. McCoy. Moving on to third grade. To Cam, reading an awesome book to the class from Mrs. Smith. To Bethel, asking for feedback and trying to improve from Mrs. Smith. To Bryn, for being helpful and kind to a classmate from Mrs. Smith. To John, for working hard on his writing and staying focused from Mrs. Smith. To Adeline, for being a leader and participating from Mrs. Smith. To Kakia, for staying positive from Mrs. Smith. These shout outs are for students in Mrs. Howard's class. To Edison Vane, for being a role model for his peers when we have a substitute teacher from Ms. Howard. To Kelton, for being a great friend and problem solver from Ms. Howard. To Allie, for giving great support and encouragement to a classmate to share their writing from Ms. Howard. To Orion, for showing everyone how it's done in the hallways from Ms. Howard. To Kinley, for being a great leader and problem solver from Ms. Howard. To Priscilla, for always being helpful in the mornings before school from Ms. Howard. To Ms. Howard's class, showing our substitute teacher how great Madison students are from Ms. Howard. To Ms. Howard's class, they were kind, respectful, and very helpful with first grade during virtual reading buddies from Mrs. Sennett. And now to our friends in 4th grade. To Brielle, being very patient, from Ms. Haskell. To Stella, for being helpful, from Ms. Haskell. To Nole, for working hard on phonics, from Ms. Haskell. To Skylar, for staying in the room, from Ms. Haskell. To Kylan, for helping me with a special task, that's from Ms. Howard. And to our friends in Mr. Sulphur's class. To Duran, for rocking, adding, and subtracting fractions, from Mr. Sulphur. To Mara, for being a good bystander, from Mr. Sulphur. And to our friends in 5th grade. To Kingston, successfully learning as you join us back in person, from Mr. Hours. To Bella, for her hard work, focus, and consistent effort in class, way to go, from Mr. Hours. To Natalie, joining us in person and successfully learning this week, from Mr. Hours. And to our friends in Mr. Hyatt's class. To Anna, for having a great attitude, from Mr. Hyatt. To Murphy, for working hard at math, from Mr. Hyatt. To Savannah, for creating a petition to ban plastic, from Mr. Hyatt. And to Santiago, for writing a great poem during writing class. So congratulations to all of our friends that received a shout out this week. I will be sure to give you those certificates before you go home on Friday. And then last but not least, I want to recognize our friends that are celebrating birthdays this week. So we have 2 friends celebrating birthdays. On Tuesday, Dominic Foster celebrates a birthday. And on Saturday, March 13th, Noah Milbauer celebrates his birthday. So happy birthday to our friends that are in TOSA Connected, and for those that are in person, I hope that you all enjoy your special day. And I look forward to us having a great week here at school. Wonderful learning for our friends that are joining us through TOSA Connected. And I look forward to seeing you all throughout the building. Have a great week.